Back in May, we put together the forms for the office we're building behind the house. We mixed the concrete and poured it into the footers before we had to switch back to setting up our house foundation. Since then, we needed to wait until the concrete cured completely in the forms before we could get started building upwards. Now, it's time to get the foundation finished up so we can put insulation and decking on.
I'm still alive, so I mean, if you guys didn't know.
Is that all these videos are for? Proof that we're still here?
Proof of existence.
Yeah.
Proof of life. I think in the last video, Chelsea mentioned that we're gonna be getting to the house and doing all that stuff, but we're not today. We're gonna go back to the office. So a couple of reasons why we're not working on the house. There's a couple of things we're waiting on order. You know, we've never done anything like this, so project management, making timing things right and correctly is very difficult. What we can do, start working back on the office. Yesterday, I don't know if Chelsea's gonna use any of that footage, but I actually tried to start in the office. Luckily it didn't work out.
It's like hailstorm from hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on the office. And as I was walking up to Chelsea's office, I realized one of my many mistakes that I've made. It's gonna just require more work.
What doesn't?
What does, yeah. I mean, that's another reason why we haven't finished that stuff. Chelsea's family's here. They are awesome. They're helping out, and you know, just in words and advice and experience and whatnot.
Physical labor if you're my sister.
Yeah, physical labor, and then this weekend is gonna be heavy. We're gonna be hitting it really hard on the house.
Yeah.
So over the next few weekends. So we're very pumped and motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Feel good?
Yeah. So what are we doing today on the office?
So today we are going to be putting 4x4s down as the start of the foundation, and then hopefully, I mean, we should be able to do it. I don't know why we wouldn't. We should have the floor down. The reason why we're not going to continue up is because we use so much of the wood that was supposed to be for our office for like framing up the solar array or doing stuff for the house. And I cut them all up and they're just not going to work. Some of them might work still, but I need to do an inventory of how much wood I need and to go get some more. So we'll at least get ideally get the decking down, and that'll put us in a good spot for moving on for whatever's next. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Cool. It's in the corner. Perfect. It's gonna go somewhere in here. Cool. Nice. All right, cool. This is fine.
Come on.
It's probably enough. Probably don't even really need this, but here we are. It's a little bit over here more than I planned. But here we are, making do with what we got. Oh, that's actually a pretty good spot.
Go on.
Excuse me, this way.
Go on out, you're going the wrong way. No, go that way. Come on out!
She'll get the picture.
Go on out.
Go on, move.
You're really worried about that going somewhere, aren't you?
This was actually from your dad. I wasn't gonna do this.
Dad's really worried about this going somewhere, isn't he?
I mean, it's a good idea. Don't get me wrong. But we are definitely worried about your office blown away. You know, there's not as much weight in it, you know, than the shed. So there's some weight. So, but these footers weigh just as much as like everything that's inside there. So if this is strapped down, everything's strapped down to it, I think I'm a lot more comfortable. So Chelsea has the smallest roller known to man. Well, yeah, it's pretty small.
It's pretty small.
I have another roller somewhere, but it's been months since I've used it, so I don't know where it is. So we'll probably get another one. She's gonna put some treatment on the wood, and then she's gonna seal it, or I will, whenever we're done. And basically, it's gonna be, honestly, it's just holding up the insulation for the floor system. So the shed, we use like a vapor barrier that, I mean, honestly, you can just poke right through it. So I'm just gonna tie these down. She's gonna be working over there, and maybe we start decking on top of that, joists and stuff. You go first.
Wild thought appeared.
A wild thought?
Yeah, he's a wild. There he is.
I had to shave off my beard.
Why?
It was consuming too much oxygen.
Engaging.
There it is, the blade we're not using.
Yeah, I bought it at the same time I bought this, but I just built a shed and Chelsea's office, two things I don't really care about, so we use a blade. But for the house,
You get the good.
yeah, I better really. Where'd the impact go? I cut a little bit too much, but no measurable cut. Just kidding. So we'll put them in the right spot.
Naturally, the wind just picked up and we thought it was gonna rain, but we're still here. We're gonna finish it.
Like,
It's gonna be good.
it's alright, it's fine.
It's gonna be great.
Just complain. You probably didn't understand what I said because I don't even know what I was saying, but here we are.
What are you doing here, Forrest? Most curious of dogs.
Now this isn't gonna be perfect. 170 and a half. Yeah, 171. So I don't think we're gonna square it because it's not gonna be square.
Yeah.
So let's just get it on.
Just gonna put more braces on.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not using the right hardware. I'm not using whatever. We're gonna make it work.
What did
Definitely should have went to the hardware store before we started working on it. Using drywall screws on this, but you know, it's basically drywall, right?
Same thing.
Alright, let her rip. So this is the first piece, we'll try to get it right where we want it. So I got this quick drive system, and instead of just getting a package, I made my own and I effed it up. So everything's good, it's the wrong adapter. I was trying to make it work anyways. I'm not too worried about in the office. It's mainly on the house that we're about to start throwing the joist and the subfloor on, and hopefully this weekend. Like for example, one panel on the outside of it you got to do every 6 inches. So I mean, if you can imagine holding a screw every 6 inches, it's gonna be a long time. Or it can just go like this. But only the problem is like with the wrong adapter, got it to work, but wrong adapter, it's not really going. It's not going in all the way. So the idea is that you got this. This is going to be longer, you know, like that. And I'm standing up doing this. Yeah, well, happens when, you know, you're just trying to figure all this crap out, but. Yeah, I got that much. Over here. Alright, now you can put it down and we'll just slant it. Can do it?
You kind of want to be like a little bit more gentle.
I want to be what?
A little bit gentler than that.
I just let gravity do it.
Well, I know, but you know.
I just let gravity just did that.
I just want to tap it on the.
Totally different.
Nah,
it's in there.
I'm gonna let gravity do all the work. 16-pound sledgehammer. Whose idea to buy that? Idiot.
Dad, not just here for jokes about his beard. Yes, that will be in the video. Just a small bit left to do.
Yeah.
We ran out of insulation and
Yeah.
OSB.
And ironically enough, I thought I ordered too much. It is what it is. We're gonna have to get more lumber, but we're gonna try to wrap this up, at least have the decking down. Maybe I'll cover it with the tarp. I have a pretty big tarp right over there. And then we can start the fun stuff. Is it fun? It's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun.
We'll make it fun. Yeah, it'll be all right. All right. And we'll have Chelsea's dad helping out. So he has some experience, building experience. I mean, the only thing I've really built was that shed. It's not that bad. I'm pretty proud of it myself. There's a lot of mistakes that happen. He said he makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. If you don't make mistakes and you don't learn from them, then, you know, I guess you're just an amazing person that just doesn't make mistakes. But own up to it, you know, and learn and grow. So here we are. But I made a big mistake with this. We're gonna have to basically insulate the whole all the walls. I have one pack for the ceiling. I don't know that. I only got one for that, so we'll figure that out when we get there. Here's what it is. So Chelsea is the editor of all of these. So if you hate him, couldn't blame her, because I don't touch him. I barely even when we record for you guys. I don't care about you.
He barely even watches them.
I don't actually. Yeah, I do care about you. I was just lying, but I don't watch myself on camera